360 Digital Closing Bell here. I am your humble correspondent, Michael Tanner, joined live on YouTube for undisclosed location here in Denver, Colorado on a beautiful Wednesday, June 17th, 2020. As always, I am joined by the executive producer of the show, the purveyor of the show, and the executive director of the world's greatest website, oilandgas360.com, Stuart Turley. Stu, how you doing today?
I'm doing fantastic. Technology is fun and frustrating, isn't it?
Gotta love it. We had a great, interesting day in the markets today, and we have a great show for you lined up. But first, if you're not subscribed to the 360 Digital Closing, please do that. iTunes, Spotify, YouTube, on Entercom, the best place for all of your energy market research. Really, when we look at the equity markets today, one of the first down days we've had in a couple sessions, tech stocks actually led the way, with the NASDAQ being the only index that finishes above, up in the green. S&P 3113, that's about a 3.3 percentage point drop on the day. Like I said, finishing 3113, that's an 11-point drop. NASDAQ, as I mentioned, finishing up 0.33 percentage points. 9982, that's a 33-point drop, increase, excuse me. Dow Jones, though, had a really bad day, 170-point drop. 26,119, that's a 0.6% off the index, led by a pretty rough day for Boeing and airline stocks. Crude oil had pretty much its worst day in about 4 or 5 trading sessions, down 1.69 percentage points, currently trading 37.73. 12-month strip for gas, for crude oil, 39.70. So just actually losing a little more, down 80 cents to or 2 percentage points. Natural gas, $1.63, that was actually up 1.4 percentage points. So really one of the only green numbers on the day. 12-month strip for natural gas pretty much just finished last, $2.79, up only 0.3 percentage points. XOP, which is our E&P securities contract, 57.37, that's a negative 4.56 percentage point drop. OIH, which are oil field services, 130.83, or about $6 off that index, or 4.5 percentage points. When we look at our biggest equity movers on the downside, as we know, Chesapeake and Extraction, they're both on this list. Both have declared bankruptcy and are probably going to declare bankruptcy within the next couple days. Chesapeake actually came in at number 3, 13.24 for the stock price, down 13.8 percentage points. Talos Energy down 14 percentage points to 11.19, and as mentioned, Extraction down to 42 cents from 14.95. On the upside, though, some decent numbers. Next Decade Corporation up to $2.22, up 5.2 percentage points. Tricor Resources, up to $5.86 from 6.3 percentage points. Sanchez Midstream Partners up to 44 cents at 7.9 percentage increase. Guys, this is the 25th anniversary of the Oil and Gas Conference, and along that line, Entercom is going to be hosting the Energy Innovation Capital Accelerator session for energy-related technology, alternative energy, and traditional oil and gas startup ventures. If you need your breakthrough idea and you need it to reach capital investors, I would encourage you to reach out and shoot Entercom's Director of Consulting, Jan Genovese, an email at dgenovese@entercominc.com. Just find him on LinkedIn. You'll be able to figure out how to spell his name. It's D Genovese, or you can call him 303-807-8359. I love this event. I love this conference, and I highly recommend, if you are a tech startup, checking this out. Stu, what do you got going on the international news desk?
We got a bunch of news, except the one that's really kind of funny is China. Chinese traders trying their luck with sanctioned Venezuelan oil again. They got caught. They have it, and they're now openly going around the sanctions. It's on our news desk.
Yeah, please check out the Oil and Gas 360 news deck on the world's greatest website, oilandgas360.com. I mean, who would have thought Chinese traders would have followed? I mean, who would have known Chinese traders not following the rule book? It's shock to me. And when we look at the stuff that came around on my news desk, really there was 4 things. First, if you follow Comstock and you're interested in natural gas, they just got upgraded by BMO analyst Philip Jungsworth, which is really a sign that all of these heavy natural gas players are going to continue to see an increase in their valuation. We just had a fascinating conversation yesterday with Goodrich Petroleum. What was his name? I'm spacing his name. Rod?
Yes.
Yeah, he's a president of Goodrich Petroleum, another Haynesville natural gas player. Said the same thing. Natural gas is going to be, and Comstock was actually just recently upgraded to an $8 price target. So if you're looking at something to get on, maybe take a look out at Comstock. Another international, but an international news item, but I think that touches the U.S. OPEC is considering not necessarily extending the production cuts into July. So that's a story that's probably going to hold crude down a little bit underneath that $40, but we will be watching that closely, especially on the international news desk. If you follow if you're a Williams Corporation or Williams Company investor, they said pre-market today that they entered into a tieback agreement with Log Exploration Offshore to provide offshore natural gas and oil gathering productions for their Taggart development on the company's Devil Towers spar. So offshore energy and natural gas, as you've been hearing, are kind of the two things that are going to continue to go. Kind of the final thing that came off is Avinti. They're cutting jobs across. I butchered the company name, but they're Canadian. So, and they're cutting jobs as drilling slow. So it doesn't really necessarily matter. Their layoffs are coming in Denver, Calgary, and Texas. And they've already done a bunch of capital cutting as the oil prices, but being a primary shale drill, they're getting cut hard. So our heart goes out to anybody with that family who is getting laid off. Stu, are we missing anything here today?
I don't think so, Michael, but we have some new stuff coming around the corner.
We have some great stuff. If we can figure it out, we will be in River City. I'd encourage you guys to check out the Energy 360 podcast by Intercom, the best place for energy thought leadership. You can check out on all your major podcast platforms or at the world's greatest website, oilandgas360.com. But with that, we're going to go ahead and let you guys get back to work and finish up your day. Thank you for checking out the 360 Digital Closing Bell. We'll see you guys tomorrow.